Indigenous leaders are calling on the Northern Territory and federal governments to reject an application by a Dubai-based company to transport iron ore through one of the Gulf of Carpentaria's most pristine areas. The proposal is the most controversial part of a plan to revive a mine which collapsed because of the iron ore price slump. Rawda Resources says it's respecting the government's environmental processes and is committed to being a good corporate citizen. Jane Bardon reports.
Indigenous leaders came to Darwin's Parliament House to open an exhibition celebrating their struggle to protect their country since explorer Ludwig Leichhardt trekked into it in 1845. Now they have a new fight on their hands.
This document was a big surprise for me, and I don't want to see it happen.
Dubai-based Rawda Resources has lodged an application to reopen the failed Sherwin iron mine near the Roper River, 400 kilometres southeast of Darwin. It wants to build a barge port and bring ore down the river to ships waiting offshore near their sacred Maria Island. The island, river and tidal wetlands are habitat for endangered turtles and shorebirds.
When they're going to unload the iron ore to the big ship, the dust will flow. You know, the wind blows strongly in the sea, and it'll affect the island. It'll affect the birds, fish, turtle, dugong.
In its application, the company says an ore or fuel spill is unlikely, that the barge port construction won't disturb birds, and reduced boat speeds will protect marine animals.
Oh, it'll damage everything. It'll damage everything, and that's for sure. Our coastal areas.
We just have to make sure that this proposal stays out of that area.
If the mine goes ahead, the leaders want the ore taken out by road, as the former operator did.
I'd rather the iron ore goes from the Sherwin mine up to here, Darwin.
The Northern Territory government says the project will have to undergo a public environmental impact statement process. The company told the ABC that at this stage it doesn't want to answer environmental questions, but it's committed to being a good corporate citizen and building respectful stakeholder relationships. The economics will be another challenge.
The Roper River ore would probably be sold at somewhere like $30 a tonne. With an operating cost of $55 to $57 back in 2010, you'd have to suggest that the viability of the mine is probably, at this point, nearly zero.
The company wants to begin construction next year. Jane Bardon, ABC News.